Good morning. I am making some blueberry muffins. No, not from scratch today. From Jiffy. Yeah, blueberry muffin mix. This is like 98 cents at Walmart. And you get about 6 muffins. That's about it. So I'm going to cook those, and I guess that's what's for breakfast this morning. So we've been painting today, now that we're back, and I've done all the trim. So other than touch up, the back, see there's some, there's some green paint right there. Other than some touch up, all the trim is done back here. Yeah, I got a little touch up over there. The trim over here is done. It's looking good. Deborah's got that part. She's switching the colors, so that's cool. So, got the green over there. We need a bigger ladder, and that platform ladder we were using from one of our neighbors.
Yeah, is he still in
No, he's gone.
He's gone.
So we're gonna have to go. We went and borrowed a ladder, you know, from the tool shed up there. It was fiberglass, and we got fiberglass all in our arms.
Oh, it was awful.
It was,
Hands and
yes.
arms and.
Then we got the platform ladder, and that worked great. But he's gone, so we're gonna have to go find another ladder to be able to get up there and get all that finished. But it's hot, and we're done for the day. Huh, Finn? Finn. Finn. Hi, baby. Hi. So I put one coat of stain on this Kiva ladder. That's looking good. I should have done a before and after. Let's see. It looks red, but it's actually golden pecan. Yeah. But I think I'm going to do 2 coats. I got enough to do 2 coats. And then we'll polyurethane it to keep it from weathering too bad out in the elements. Looks good though. Looks good up against that green. Yeah. Liking that. Yeah, it needs another coat. Boy, it's just sucking it up. Alright, I'm putting on a pot of beans, and I was looking at that Instapot cookbook and didn't know if my Instapot pressure cooker had a saute function, and it does not. It just has preset, which I don't know what that is, rice, vegetable, chicken, soup, beef, do it yourself, start and warm. So it doesn't have a saute function. Like I said, I bought this, gosh, probably 10, 11, 12 years ago. So it was before the rage Instapots. So anyway, airtight. I'm going to do my beans. What did I do? 60 minutes, I think. 55. Okay. I got it set to 55 minutes. Probably takes 20-30 minutes to come up to pressure. So about an hour and a half or so, I should have some good pinto beans. I'm going to cook that Mexican spaghetti. Not Mexican spaghetti. Mexican cornbread that I still have not cooked. I'm cooking it today. So I'm going to have the Mexican cornbread and beans. So beans and cornbread for dinner. So I bought this cheese, and now I need to grate it. And I bought it because it was cheaper. I think, what, I buy 4 of these and put them in the freezer. I'm not sure how well they grate. Oh, Sammy, hello. Boy, that hurt my ears. I'm not sure how well they grate grated cheese after they're frozen. But I'm going to see because I got me a new gadget. Yeah, I watch YouTubers too, and they use cool little gadgets, and then I'm like, oh man, I want one of those. So if you ever watch Mandy in the Making, she uses this all the time to grate cheese, and I've already used it once, and yeah, you can grate this whole thing of cheese. Knuckle free, because I did that once, and I hate grating cheese by hand. So I'm going to see how well this grates up after it's been frozen. It worked wonders with regular cheese that wasn't frozen, and it sticks. Let me show you. It has this knob and it locks down. I probably have to have two hands. But see, and then it doesn't move. Isn't that cool? I will leave the link in the description below, because this is a pretty cool little gadget right here. If you like cheese that you grate yourself, and I think it melts better because it doesn't have that film. I don't know what they put on it, so it doesn't clump. I'm going to have to hold this down to tighten it. Yeah. All right, let's grate some cheese. Oh, yeah, I got me a new knife. I think I showed it just briefly, but I cut a tomato with it the other day. I was like, wow, it's like cutting butter. Yeah. I need to spend some time just sharpening my knives. Yeah. Oops. Let's see how well this does. Put that in there. Put this little thingy. Look how easy. Yeah, look at that. That's a quarter of that cheese. Oh, and I've got it grating on the big grates. It also has another blade. It comes with several blades, but it will do smaller cheese too. I gotta taste it. I can't tell that this was frozen at all. Cool. There's a half right there. Done. See how easy? It's my new favorite. My new favorite kitchen gadget. So that Mexican cornbread that I'm going to make calls for cheese. So easy. I was thinking I might not take it on the road and just leave it here, but oh, I really like to grate my own cheese. Look at that. Done. A whole chunk done in like 15 seconds. I am taking the Mexican cornbread recipe out of this cookbook. I showed this a week or so ago in one of my videos. It is a local cookbook from when I grew up. So I'm going to cook this Mexican cornbread. Take a snapshot of that if you're interested in making this. Now, I don't have any cornbread. All I have is this muffin mix, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to start cooking this. You may not see this finished product until tomorrow's video. So stick around if you want to see how it comes out. Watch tomorrow's video, because I need to get this one uploaded. Okay, a cup of cornmeal. I know this has got stuff in it already, but I'm going to follow the recipe. We'll see what happens. I might should add everything that it says to. I might not add the, I don't know, the soda. It's called soda. That would be baking soda. See, it already has stuff like that in it, I'm thinking. Salt, it probably has salt in it too. I'm going to just add a little bit. And let's see, shortening. There's just some Crisco I've had a while, so I probably should use it. And it says a 1/3 cup. 5 1/3 tablespoons. Yeah, I've had this a while. It says use, again, 2023. That's the name of this, 2023. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what we're going to do here. 1/3 cup is 5 1/3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/3. Oh, that shows right there. How weird. I've not ever used these. I need to melt this, so I'm going to put this in the microwave. I'll be back. Looks good. Nothing wrong with that. Now I need to melt it. Melted shortening. Hang on, I got a shell. 1, 2. Mix well. Cornbread, corn. Here's the corn. Ooh, 2023. Oh no. That's a lot of corn. Calls for buttermilk. I don't have any buttermilk, but I do have, it says a small carton of sour cream. Let's see what I got. I got some sour cream. Let's see what the date is on it. Now, I'm a little picky about my dairy. November 4th. Okay, that's good. Let's use all of that. Looks good. And a cup of cheese. Is that what it says? Cup of cheese. Cup of cheese. Is that packed or not? Cheese. Oh, and green chilies. I hope there's enough cornbread mix in there. I wonder if I should add some more. I want it to set up, and it's kind of runny. What the heck? What the heck? What am I going to do with that anyway? Make one little muffin. Can't have enough cheese, can you? Alright, I'm done. Okay, I'm going to grease this pan. This is the only pan I have. So, oops, don't knock the camera. I'm actually going to use, back in the day I used to use shortening all the time to grease the pan. Since I have it out, I'm going to use it. Oh, is it all going to fit? And I'm going to put this in my little toaster oven and let it cook. What does it say? 25 to 30 minutes. All right. Let's see how long that takes. Let's take a look. Ooh, that's looking good. See, I didn't need the baking soda. I didn't think so. Let's look at the cornbread. You'll see this on the meal planning video too, because I thought it was burning while I was shooting that video. So you're going to see it twice if you watch all my videos. But it's looking good. But I think I'm going to let it cook a little bit longer. Okay, I'm calling it. Let's hope it's done. That's heavy. All right, I'm going to let that sit there for a little bit, cool off. Then I'll cut into it, taste it real fast because I need to get this video uploaded, but I do want to taste it. I think it's done. Looks like it fell a little bit, doesn't it? I don't know. Anyway. Homemade. I probably hadn't let it cool enough either. Let's see if it's gonna be cornbread or corn mush. It's gonna stick. Yeah, it's not done. That's not good. All right, in she goes. Might not be having cornbread. Oh, Mexican cornbread. Anyway, I still have this. I can make another one, but without the Mexican. Doesn't have to be Mexican cornbread, right? Yeah. I might just have to cook with this. Well, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I'm gonna put it back in there for a little while. Okay, there's the cornbread. I'm not cooking it anymore. If it's not any good, it's not any good. I just really need to let it sit some. Maybe it'll set up. I might even just set it back in the oven. Yeah. It needs to cook a little bit. But, well, I guess it can burn the top of it. At least the bottom would be done. Alright, I'm done. I might make some muffins in the muffin tin to go with the bread, to go with the beans. But anyway, find out more in tomorrow's video if this turned out, if I ate it or if I trashed it. See y'all tomorrow. Okay, I put it back in there. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes pretty good, actually. It's just not gonna set like cornbread, I don't think, because of that cream corn. Maybe I wasn't supposed to use a whole can. Oh well. I'm gonna put it in there for a little bit longer and then I call it quits. All right, I'm done. Again. So, see if we eat it or not in tomorrow's video. Okay, the beans are done. Yeah. Yep, I finally have figured it out. So, 3 cups to 1 cup. 3 cups of water to 1 cup of beans. Alright, I'm gonna eat the beans. I don't know about the cornbread.